Okay, guys, so we are going to talk about plans now. And we have here a picture with everybody's plans. What are the people's plans for next weekend? We have Mary. We have Mary who is going to the supermarket. Bob is going cycling. Carol and John are going to get married, etc., etc. Not us. Our plans are different. We are going to stay home next weekend because we are in quarantine. Very good. So we are going to stay home. So this is our plan. And we have here, we are going to stay. Sorry. And I have a question for you. So we are using going to talk about our plans for next weekend. So I have a question. Going to is used to talk about the past, the present, or the future. Okay, so we have here three options, and the correct option is letter C, the future. Very good. So going back to the question, we are going to stay home next weekend. So going to is used to talk about plans or promises. So letter A. It's used to talk about plans, not promises, okay, guys? For example, I am going to travel next month because I am planning this activity, okay? So going to for future plans is formed by how many verbs? One verb, two verbs, or three verbs? I'm going to show you here. We are going to stay home next weekend. So let's see how many verbs we have. Are going to is not a verb. Stay. So how many verbs we have? We have three verbs, okay? So letter C. So just revising, we are going to stay home next weekend. So going to is an expression we use for future plans, okay? And it's formed with three verbs. The first one is the verb to be. The second one is always going, and a verb in the infinitive, stay. Okay? So we have here, we are going to stay home next weekend. And now we have the negative form. And you see in blue, there's something is different. So what is different? Which verb is in the negative form? Is, going, or staying? So it's the verb to be, okay? The verb that always suffers the alteration is the verb to be. So it will change depending on the person. It will change if it's a negative sentence, okay? And next we have a question. Are we going to stay home next weekend? And I put in blue the two words that have a different order. What verb stays in a different order in a question? Okay, so it's the verb to be. Okay, we don't say we are in a question. In a question, we say are we. So I have a question for you. Are we going to stay home next weekend? And then you say, yes, teacher, we are going to stay home because of coronavirus. Okay, so you guys will receive the slides and you have this exercise to do. You need to correct the sentences. All the sentences have a mistake and I need you to correct the sentences, okay? Just a quick revision. Let's recap what we spoke about. So we are going to stay home. We use for future plans, okay? Next weekend is future, okay? If you need to put it in the negative, you change the verb to be to the negative, okay? Going, no alteration, stay, no alteration. And if you have a question, you are going to change the position of the verb to be to make it a question, okay? It's not correct to say we are going to stay home next weekend, okay? No, so the correct order is are we, okay? Don't forget to do the exercise and see you around.